They say a dog is the only creature on the earth that loves you more than he loves himself. But is a dog the perfect pet for everyone? Many would disagree. The most popular pets are dogs, cats, horses, birds, and fish. Some things to consider before choosing your next pet is the amount of time you have to give them, your budget, your environment, and your needs. Today I'm going to be helping you select which pet is best for you. First, I would like you to consider how much time you have to devote to your next pet because they should be considered your next family member. Dogs and puppies tend to require the most amount of time because they don't like to be left alone. Some breeds may experience separation anxiety. Most dogs require basic training, but special breeds like working breeds require extensive amount of training because they get bored and they can cause havoc around your home. An important factor to consider with puppies is you have to spend a lot of time house training them or they will potty all in the house. Fish are very simple animals to keep because they only need a little bit of food throughout the day and their bowls cleaned every once in a while. Cats are a good breed to have if you would like an animal but you don't have time for a dog. They are very independent creatures, and if they are trained properly, they can go to the bathroom in a litter box. Another key factor in choosing your next pet starts with managing your checkbook. Your budget is important when choosing your pet because different breeds or different animals have different expenses. Some factors are the price of the animal, the feed, the vet bills, and other expenses such as toys, beds, treats, and grooming. A lot of people don't think about grooming before they purchase an animal, and it can be quite a large expense. Another expense is spaying and neutering because a lot of people don't want to have litters of kittens and puppies or other babies running around the house. A fish tends to be the least expensive animal because their food is very cheap, while horses and dogs are the most expensive. Purebred puppies have gone up in recent years and the price tends to be around $500 to $3,000, while the price of horses have gone up into the tens of thousands. Another expense with horses, if you don't have the land at your own home, you may have to pay to keep them boarded somewhere. And you should always check at your local shelters before you decide to purchase an animal because they have lots of animals needing a home. Prices there have gone up recently too, but when you get an animal from a shelter, they are already spayed and neutered and they have all their vaccinations. Next, make sure the size of your animal matches your environment. Do you have an apartment or do you have 10 acres? Because a cat and a goldfish may be perfectly fine with your one-bedroom apartment, but probably not a large Great Dane. Children are also a factor to consider because some dogs or cats, especially the ones from shelters, may have never been around children and they may not get along too well. You may have other animals that don't get along with other animals. For instance, cats may not like other dogs or dogs may not like other cats, vice versa. Finally, make sure you and your companion have similar personalities. Do you want an animal that's going to cuddle with you on the couch and in bed at night? Or do you want a dog that's going to wake up ready to go running with you every morning and every afternoon? It is important to check on the personality of your animal before you bring one home because you may not want a dog jumping around everywhere if you just want to sit down and watch TV. In conclusion, consider your time, budget, and environment and needs before bringing your next friend home. Finding the right pet to suit your needs is very important. Studies have shown that animals, especially dogs, can lower blood pressure, cholesterol, and other serious health problems.